What are you doing out here? Come on in the house.
I don't want to come in the house.
It's cold out here. You want me to grab your coat?
Would you please? It's hanging right in the closet there.
You remember Lou Angesino? You met him once. He was the union guy that came up to the house once. I think he sat at a table once at the Berlin with us. He made a pass at you. He's out in Vegas. He sends his regards.
George, I'd like to know why you came back. I mean it, really.
What do you mean, why did I come back? I suddenly get a letter from my wife out of the blue saying she wants a divorce.
You said on the phone you wouldn't contest my divorce. I told you I was sending you a letter from my lawyer which you had to sign.
What are we talking about this out here for? Let's go somewhere, have a beer.
I don't want to go anywhere.
I'll get my coat. We'll go down. We'll get your beer somewhere.
George, I'm tired. I'm getting divorced. I'm getting married, and now you turn up here and it's just a little too much for me.
Listen, the landlord, what's his name, wrote me, wanted to know if we were moving out. What did you do, give him my address?
What? Yes, I gave him your address.
I sent him a check for 2 months.
What is it that's so terrible about marrying an older man? Lots of girls marry older men.
Well, you know.
You know what?
Well, you figure a girl running around with a man like that, he's got a lot of dough and buys her fur coats. I am not saying that's you. I know you're not a bimbo. But that's the picture you get when you see a beautiful girl on an old man's arm.
It was nothing like that.
It's understandable. You've been alone for a couple of months. And it's just like those guys that get separated from their wives when they're in the army. I knew a girl once whose husband was in the army. This was before we got married, I mean. But she was lonely, you know. It didn't mean she didn't love her husband. But every now and then she'd give me a call. It's just a physical thing. I mean, that's understandable, but I just can't see you with this old man.
I'm going in.
I've only got tonight. My plane leaves tomorrow morning. And I got 2 more weeks to fill out in Vegas. Give me 20 minutes, will you?
George, you're just going to make a pass at me. If you want to talk, I'll be glad to. I've thought so much about us. You need a girl who doesn't need anything from you. And I need too much from everyone. We're so wrong for each other. I wonder why we ever got married. Cut that out, that's just what I mean.
Let's get a beer somewhere.
What do you think? I'm going to go to bed with you? What do you think I am?
Take it easy, will you? I just flew all the way out here. I had a 2-hour layover in Los Angeles just to see you. I suddenly get a letter out of the blue. My wife wants a divorce. Maybe I'm a little hurt. Maybe you ought to hear my side.
It took me 4 days to write that letter so that you wouldn't think I was blaming you.
I won't stand in your way of a divorce. If you want it. What the hell? I don't want a wife that don't want me. I did not know you were so miserable with me. What did I do? I don't know what I did that you say you were so miserable with me. I thought I was a pretty good husband. What did I do? I thought I made you pretty happy.
George, what would you do with a woman if you couldn't make a pass at her?
The trouble is with you is I always had to make you cry.
I'm going in.
Don't tell me you didn't miss me.
I'm going in. I don't...
Betty!
I don't feel well.
Whatever I did, I won't do it again.
I don't feel well.
I swear I won't do it again.